What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Piscean Predator. We back with some TPP True Crime Talk. Today we're gonna go do a little update on the Murdaugh trial. Not so much the trial aspect of it, but everything that's happening around it. Right. So some of this stuff is stuff I have not covered because it has not slid into the trial. But we're gonna go ahead and cover some stuff because it'll give you a better idea if you don't know about it, the other things, the behind the scenes things that make this family look more notorious, especially, the ringleader, Mr. Alex Murdaugh. So it seems like over the weekend we had a little broadcast of a special on the Murdaugh family, right? CNN broadcasted it. I started getting hit up by family members that know I'm into true crime, and they started like asking me questions and stuff, my mom in particular. And it seems like that special hit a lot of people, right? A lot of caught some people up to what's kind of going on. But let's go ahead and talk about it, right? So we've discussed all the stuff in the trial, you know what I mean, all the details, the evidence, the testimonies from the witnesses and everything. But here's the thing, and there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, right? It goes beyond the financial crimes, it goes beyond the drug addiction, it goes beyond even the whole, financial crime and mysterious death of the housekeeper who tripped downstairs, right? We'll just start with that, right? So, like, we didn't really break it down over the trial, but, like, think about this. This man was already stealing, and Mr. Alex Murdaugh was already stealing a buttload of money when his housekeeper had died, right? So it was like, it's just, I guess it's easy to go ahead and throw speculations out like maybe he did that and then, ended up frauding the sons and getting the insurance money, right? But like, I don't know if he necessarily did it, but he, killed her. But definitely it looks suspicious as hell, right? The whole manner, because we've seen some murders with stairs involved that just don't add up. And then the fact that he literally went to the children, said, hey, I'm going to sue my insurance. We're going to use my friend to do it. I'll handle everything. We'll handle everything. And then literally rips them off for millions of dollars. Like, so it's easy to speculate like that could have been a murder. You know what I mean? And then financial crime attached. So I could see that, right? And that's pretty crazy. And it's not something that got a lot of coverage and didn't get talked about much during this trial so far. But think about that, man. Just wrap your mind around that when you're thinking about the trial later and watching the trial. Think about that aspect, like, and then all the other stuff attached to it, like not just the murders themselves or the full scope financial crimes, but like think about the side of the road situation, right? Regardless how that went down with Cousin Eddie, it still went down, right? No matter what the overall plan was with Cousin Eddie, that still happened. That was still formulated in Alex's brain, right? Crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. And it just, there's so many things. And then they talked about Stephen Smith, which I haven't really brought up, right? And it's not been brought up in trial, I don't think. But dude, like the whole Stephen Smith situation is crazy, man. It's crazy. And if you go research that whole situation, it's like, they haven't tied anything back to any of the Murdaughs legally, like evidential wise, like facts. They haven't. But the whole story is insane because you have this kid, Stephen Smith, who runs out of gas on the side of the road, right? At least that's what it looks like from the crime scene. And for some reason is found walking away from his car towards not a gas station, not the closest gas station, dead on the road. And at first they think that he got hit by a car, maybe walking to go get gas. Like I said, he was walking the opposite direction of the gas station. And then when they start investigating, like they could tell he didn't get hit by no car. It looked like he got hit by something as somebody was driving by in a car per se. So that's sus, right? And then all of a sudden, what's even more sus is some reason Alex Murdaugh and his brother are at the crime scene a few days later. Like, for what reason? Why would they be there? Okay. And, you know, I'm laying a little foundation, right? I'm laying a little foundation. And then, out of nowhere, Alex Murdaugh's brother offers pro bono, you know, legal aid to Stephen's family. But in order to get that aid, he wants them to be quiet and then also to hand over Stephen's social media accounts and passwords. Like, what? What? For why? What reason? And then it slowly rumors start speculating, percolating through the community. Like, and then even, I guess, Stephen's dad knew a little something of the fact that Stephen might have had a relationship with a certain well-known kid from a very prominent family. At least one date that his dad knew of. And this name that pops up is Buster Murdaugh. Like, what? This is before the boat case, right? This is before the murders. This is like, man, this is deep, guys. This family's history, not so good history, is deep. So it's like, for some of us watching this trial, it is extremely hard to exclude all that stuff and just look at the evidence, the testimonies, and the timeline. It's hard. It's hard because you want to factor in all these other things into his character. Like, it's hard. So you just have to, like, literally stick with the facts, the evidence. And just with that, in my opinion, though, with the timeline, the digital footprints, the evidence that we have, his lying about his alibi, like all the discrepancies, people that have, like, literally testified against the discrepancies, I believe that he's guilty. And not only do I believe he's guilty by that, I could see the psychology that the prosecution's coming up with. It makes sense to me, right? Just off of the evidence, the facts that we know, talking about a man who had literally committed all those financial crimes, literally did people wrong, like so wrong, dude. Family, close friends, like so wrong. He did all that, and he had a drug habit, and somehow he magically was able to spend $50K a week on a drug habit. Bro, there's so much shadiness about all this, right? So, like, and then that's all falling down around him in a drug psychosis with being a narcissist, obviously, because you don't, unless you're a sociopath narcissist, I don't think you could do the things that he did to people. So psychologically, I can understand where the prosecution's coming from. It makes sense to me. It definitely does. Every time anything traumatic has popped off, this dude does some crazy shit. So it does. It really makes sense to me. And then his emotional responses in court, just the way that the body language and everything, it's like, dude, in my humble opinion, right, I believe he's guilty. So, like I said, when I cover these day-by-day trial updates, you know, I'll let you know percentages of what I think the jury's swinging, and then I'll let you know what I think. And what I think is he's guilty. What I think the jury is at right now is, I think they're probably like at somewhere 75-80% guilty, the rest hung juror. So, yeah, guys, it's that's the update so far. It seems like the rest of the world is starting to be up, like catching up to this trial and what's going on. Hopefully more of them like actually dive into the trial and see what can happen when the wrong people amass too much power, and that even people that seem like they're normal and they're good people, they can have a serious dark side. Because from all accounts, this man was a family man. He was nice to people. He's charitable. He's a good dude, an amazing lawyer. But hey, all that didn't mean nothing, man. All that didn't mean nothing. Because regardless if he's convicted for this murder or not, all the stuff that he has already done, he's going to be in jail. He's going to be in prison for life. For life. And he has ruined families. Like, ruined. I mean, his law firm, like everything, guys. It's crazy. But so yeah, that's the update, man. There's not really much of an update. It's just I saw that CNN thing came out, noticed an influx of questions coming my way, so I just wanted to jump on here and do a little update video on what's cracking. Tomorrow is start of day 19 of the trial, and with the energy that we ended off with, I'm really excited to pick back up and see what's where this is gonna head. I don't think we have too much more time. I think some of the other attorneys that have got up and spoke, you know, on other outlets have talked about like possibly another week left, maybe a week and a half. I don't know, but we'll see, guys. We'll see, man. Super excited. We'll see how this goes down. But like I said, my prediction's guilty, but I'm still, you know, it's about 80% jury might say guilty. About 80% on them. All right, guys. I hope you all have an amazing Monday. This is a quick update about this whole crazy Murdaugh trial. Let me know what you think about all this new stuff popping out. You know, if you're just getting savvy to this new information, let me know what your opinions are. It's your boy. You know the drill, man. Give it a like, share, give me some comments. Most importantly, subscribe. Yeah, much love, y'all. It's your boy, the Piscine Predator. I'm out. Peace.